This is your guide to setting up the bottom dollar bounty business. Bail offices, as they're called in GTA Online in this new summer DLC. We have 5 different locations like I predicted. We have Paleto Bay, Davis, Del Perro, Mission Row, and downtown Vinewood. I would say maybe the best location for this is Del Perro or downtown. Obviously the 2 best choices. Del Perro has that main road running from the top of the map to the bottom. Also downtown is downtown. But the most expensive one will cost you $4,110,000. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, but I'm going to buy the most expensive one so you don't have to. You could just buy the cheapest one. Probably don't get the one from Paleto Bay, but get the one in Del Perro. That's a good in-between. So let's go set this up, and I will be making a full business guide. But this video will be how you set it up and how much money you're going to make the first mission. I gotta go on. You guys already know, so let's go in this style. We have a few different options. Let's go with all the most expensive ones to show you guys how expensive we could get. So we're gonna get 2 agents. So these are gonna be like what you have in your car workshop, where they kind of just do the work for you. They're gonna be a little bit slow, but they kind of work in the background for you. Get just a little bit more money. Personal quarters, you guys know what that does. Gun locker, okay. Just another way to make you spend money. Probably skip out in the gun locker. But we also have armor plating for the van. Only $125,000. That is a very good deal for the armor plating. Just get that just because it's so cheap. $4.8 million. Okay, let's go. And look, it is right, not there, it is right over here. Right next to your agency. So that's a pretty good location too. So let's go inside and we are gonna have a cutscene.
How you doing, honey?
Why does my character look like that? Where did his tattoos go? Where is my guy's tattoos? So this is your office. You got these 2 NPCs right here. And back here is your office. They can be assigned work for you, just like any other business. They're probably going to be pretty bad, but it's just there if you want some little AFK work. Now this is your bounties you can collect. 36,000, 40,000, 38,000, and 129,000. So it's kind of like car impound lot, where you get one that is great and the other 3 are pretty fine. These will switch out more than this one does. This one will be kind of more rare and more expensive. And of course, it's a cute girl, so we're gonna go with Grace Whitney. These change out once per hour in real life, and this changes out every day. The red one, so that is more rare, and these ones are pretty, like, you can just do 1 hour per day, and you'll probably could do this back by back. And we have a mission menu we go into for this one, so these are like little in-game, they are in-game missions. Most Wanted Whitney. Start this up. We don't have any stacks, but let's do this. So there are going to be a few of these mission playouts, how they play out differently. Some of them will have different variations of each mission. And yeah, I forgot we have to take, do we have to take the van? No, we don't have to take the van. So you do not have to take the van. That is amazing to see. Hopefully we don't have to go back and grab it, but we do not have to take the van, which is great. That explains why the upgrade was so cheap on it, because you don't have to take it at all. So of course I do recommend the Uprise Mark II or armored vehicle like this. So Jeanette is going to send you a picture of the NPC you're looking for, which she looks very obvious like any other NPC. So let's go find her. So it looks like the morgue is coming back as a gameplay. This is kind of cool to see. You only see all this one time in story mode, I believe. A GTA 6 release date's in here? I don't think so, guys. Bro, what is going on? Oh no. Don't tell me she's gonna pop off here. So that part you can really just speed through, because obviously they're gonna make you go somewhere else where they already know where she is. So we're gonna have to go back to her gallery. Now, even though if this is not the same variation of the mission for you, you can still just complete just like this. These missions are basically all gonna be kind of the same. All the same layout, where you have to go to a few different locations and then eventually go find her and collect her. Now you can do this part stealth if you did want to. It is possible. There's not that much guards, to be honest, though. So I would just say just go in this hard and loud. But if you want to, do it stealth. Now we took her out, so let's recover her. And here we go. We have eliminated the target. Putting her into the back of the van. I don't know where this van came from, but we are going to have to drive the van. So, obviously, they're going to make us drive this slow van. Not a surprise there. But we do have a bounty value, so try not to take too much damage. With the armor, you should not take that much damage, so just buy the armor. It's not that expensive anyways, so I would still just recommend buying the armor. It's not that expensive. And now we're going to drop her off at the coroner's office. And there you go, you have completed the mission. She was eliminated, you get 32,000. Now you can keep her alive and just get the full payout. But what's the fun in that? Just take her out, 32,000. But really, 139,000 is probably the most realistic you're looking at if you actually want to complete it the real way. You also got some tier completion rewards and some extra money on top of that too. You do have a lot of bonuses. Tier 1 is pretty simple: set it up, meet Maud, and secure the bounty or eliminate the bounty. Tier 2 is secure or eliminate 5 standard bounty targets, which are cheaper ones. Eliminate 2 most wanted bounty targets, which is what we just did, and earn $250,000 from it. Tier 3 is securing 10 and eliminating 3 most wanted ones and securing 25. Tier 4 is unlock 10 platinum rewards, securing all bounty targets, earn $1 million and earn $5 million from securing or eliminating bounty targets. Which, these are pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie, these are pretty easy. So I recommend just going for these. You get some pretty good, decent bonus money too on top of that. Now, how to assign the agents to work for you AFK. Make them work for you, some little AFK money here. You just press right on a D-pad and they will get started. Jeanette will contact you and add payment to your save when your bail enforcement agent completed their assigned work. Let's do this one too. And they are going to take a bit longer. They will go get some bounties for you. And it doesn't seem like it costs you anything too much. So just have them running in the background while you do these ones. It's free except for the upfront pay cost. And you could just do these in the background too. So let's get started with probably the most expensive one, 40,000. And now these are free mode missions, the regular ones. Only the most wanted missions are actually in the mission layout. So these ones are in free mode, a little bit faster, a little bit easier, of course, with the lower payout. So if you have some clues over here for this mission, again, there are different variations of these free mode missions. All of them will play out kind of the same, where you have to go to a location, investigate it, try to find this guy. This time he escaped a prison bus, and looks like we have some clues to where he's at. We have another body right there, and now we have a little area to search for him. So he's going to be somewhere in this area. Now for these, I recommend going to the condensed areas like these, where there's a bunch of buildings all next to each other. We have some other NPCs here. And here we have him right next to his buddies. Let's check these guys out. And try not to lock onto him, because that's what I did in other mission. Doesn't really matter because I'm just showcasing this business to you guys, but if you actually do want to get the full payout, don't lock onto them. Let's shoot his leg a little bit. Shoot his arm. And secure him. Here we go. And now we have to drive the slow van all the way back. Classic Rockstar. Let's go. And yeah, of course, there are going to be guys that come after you. Good Rockstar fashion. Again, the armor on this van does help with that. They can't really shoot through the back window. But yeah, just drive this van back. And yeah. Let's go drop this off at the garage. Now, this is a garage you can put your cars in too, so that's pretty neat. You can only fit a few in here, but it's a garage. Let's throw him in the cell. Here we go. Pretty nice DLC, and you can fit only a few in this, but it should be enough for each one per day. Yeah, you will get $40,000 for that. The most wanted ones do not go in here. The most wanted ones you get paid instantly, so only for the free ones, you do throw them in the cell. You see here, it is processing, and it should process in about 1 hour, which is the time it takes to refill his slot. So it should take about an hour to get your $40,000. And of course, just do 3 of these back to back. You should finish it in about 30 minutes at most. So you'll have to wait only really about 30 to 50 minutes to get your full payout for these. Again, this does change out every day. So the big one, obviously, you'll have to wait every real life day to replay these missions, but these ones you could finish them each hour, so it's pretty decent money for what you're doing. Pretty basic work, pretty decent. What I would recommend is just doing these to get the rewards and then never do this business again. Do Cayo Perico, do the contract DLC after you get all the rewards. Never do these again. But you know, this is a pretty good business. I will be doing a full breakdown for Full Money Guide. This was more of just like a day one guide. How it's set up, how these missions play out, how much you get paid. And it's pretty, I'm not gonna say it's pretty decent. It's not that decent. It's standard okay for nowadays. But I do like the concept of it. I'm sure we will be getting way more of these missions in the drip fed content. Way more payouts, especially double money, maybe even triple money for these missions. If you guys want to see those updates, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in whatever video I make next. The grind is on for this DLC.